A.M.T.V, another man's treasure videos. I just spent an hour doing this to show you my full stack video. Actually, it took me a lot longer than an hour. Guys, this is my full stack. And now that I have it all out like this, and I'm looking at it, it's quite pathetic, to be honest with you. It looks quite pathetic to me, but there's a lot of work in here. It took some effort to do this, and I'm gonna go through this piece by piece and show you guys what's in here. If you've been watching my videos lately, it may seem like I've been stacking pretty hard, but that's just been lately, and this has to stop. I gotta chill out with this. I'll just keep doing this because I got this white glove on. If you're new to this channel, this is what the channel is all about. Precious metals, silver, gold, numismatics, coins, collector pieces, ounces, fractionals, half ounces, special collector pieces, community pieces. Welcome to the channel. Let me set up a tripod. I'm going to show you guys what I got here. Alright guys, this was actually pretty fun to do. I have never, ever in 4 years set my stack up like this in its entirety, not once. I've wanted to a whole bunch of times, and I just never have. I've set little portions of it up, like, you know, all of my reckless metals, or really that's the only one I've done like that. This took some effort. I had to really gather everything that I had, and I kept thinking to myself, oh my god, there's another piece here, there's another piece there. Turn this light off real quick. Got my light on over top of my channel sticker board here. I don't need that up there burning. Guys, this is probably going to be a really long video, so get yourself a beer or some popcorn or a Capri Sun or whatever the hell it is that you like, and I'm going to go over some of this stuff, or all of this stuff, in no particular order. I just kind of try to gather it up together and share what I have here. I've been shooting videos like crazy, trying to make sure I get all this stuff filmed and into its own separate videos for my channel, and I got the majority of that done, and I think it's pretty thorough. So it's January 1st, 2024. Everybody's doing their full stack videos and how much silver they found videos and their gold videos for 2024, and I've been planning on doing this for some time now, and it's been part of what's taking me so long to do everything else, because I've been trying to gather this stuff and keep it safe and keep it together and prepare for this. I've been actually working on my my Beat Lab laboratory workspace all day, trying to clean it up and add some shelving and stuff back behind me so I can keep the stuff organized. But I'm not going to keep running my mouth. This is my version of my full stack. Most of this was acquired in 2023, and before that I didn't really have a lot. I was into stacking. I've been into this stuff for years now, 3 or 4 years, and I just didn't really go hard, or really at all, until really this year. So the first thing I ever bought to stack were Utah Goldbacks. It was the first thing I ever bought to stack. Alright, I'm already going to have to lose this white glove over here because it's not working. Give me just a second. The first thing I ever bought was the Utah Goldbacks. After learning about them, I just thought they were super cool. And I heard, I forget whose channel it was on lately here, somebody said these are really about activism, not about stacking, and I completely agree with that. And I used to be an activist, I used to run with Anonymous, and for quite a while there I did, and coming out of that and into this, it's just figures that these would be my first pieces. Utah Goldbacks, I bought 20 of them. I've got 18 left. I have gifted 2 of them. One I gave to a friend when I was kind of getting him into this stuff, and one of these went to Stack That Gold. My boy over there at Stack That Gold. So that was my first buy, the first thing I ever really purchased as far as metal. And each one of these is 1/1000th of an ounce of gold right there. And I just did some quick math before I was doing this, and I think the number was every one of these is now worth about, roughly worth about $5 more than what it was when I bought it. So every one of those has increased by $5. 5, 10, 50. What's 18 times 5? You tell me. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math right now. It's too late. This over here, I'm going to go left to right. This was actually my very first piece from another channel. So I've got that backwards in my book, but I don't have contact with this person anymore, and I need to reestablish contact with this person. This is from T-Square Talk. He was one of the very first stacking channels I started watching back when I found AG Stacker, and I used to watch T-Square Talk all the time. I donated for a wheel spin on this, and I won, and I got this flag bar for 20 bucks. And that was a few years ago. That was around the time that I bought these Goldbacks here. Another one of the very early things that I purchased was this album. I just did a video on this album not long ago and dropped it. There are 44 90% silver Washington quarters in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to edit that out. Get that out of here because that's got my information on it. But anyway, there are 44 90% quarters in here, and 43 90% quarters and 1 40%. Oops. So I'm not going to go through all that, but that's there. Let's go right here. I've got one piece of gold besides the Goldbacks. This was bought this year, and it wants to vomit out of my hand because I got this stupid ass white glove on. This is my one piece of gold. You have seen me talk about this piece over and over again. My video just froze up there for some reason. I'm going to go ahead and stop it and restart it. This is my 110 AGE, and I basically got this for free, and the story behind that was, long story short, my wife's grandmother passed, and she left my wife a whole, just this ball of like costume jewelry. I mean, this thing was as big as a sack of Walmart bags. You ever go to Walmart and go shopping, and you know, you stuff all the bags into one bag because you think you're going to use them later and you don't? Well, that's about how big this ball of stuff was, and it floated around my house for weeks, and my kids were playing with this ball, and there was costume jewelry and metal jewelry and necklaces and earrings, and I started looking at it and I said, "Baby, there's gold in here." She said, "No, there's not." I said, "Yes, there is." So I took that ball and I did surgery on it for probably a whole entire day, and I pulled out enough gold out of that thing to go down to my LCS and trade it for this piece of gold. And this is my very first gold coin, and a very awesome, I think, story behind it, and makes it a special piece. That's my only piece. I do have a tube set up for a bunch more, and in 2024 I want to work on this a lot more than silver, and that's probably what I'm going to do. But I'm going to stop and restart because I don't know what happened to my video. Alright, so the video kind of froze up there for a second, and I don't know what that is, so I have learned that it's good to have different portions of video going on here in case I lose something or whatnot, whatever. My next thing is, guys, this is pretty pathetic. This is a sheet. This is all the silver that I've pulled coin roll hunting. Besides this Walking Liberty, this was a gift from a friend, not a YouTuber, a real life friend. Actually, not even really a friend, just somebody I knew that we got to talking about coins, and he brought me a gift of that. It's actually one of the very first videos on my channel. That's from a guy named Wes. Thank you, Wes, if you ever watch this. I appreciate it. The rest of this stuff is silver that I've hunted, coin roll hunting. I got my first and second ever hunted pieces of silver here in green. There are quarters. I got some war nickels. There's a 35% silver. And the dimes, it's really not a lot. This is a Canadian dime, 1906. I did not hunt that either. I just had that. This is probably my oldest piece as far as how long I've had something. Because I've had this piece right here for years and years and years. I just kept it because it was so old. I thought it was cool. And later I found out that it was silver. I have not found a whole lot of silver coin roll hunting at all. I am not a Let's Look Bread or a Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. Those guys find monster jars of coins, and I just do not find that much. And I look. This is out of my channel book. This is so cool. This is one of my favorite things on this table. Probably my favorite thing on this table right here. Okay, one of them. Not all this is silver. The bottom four are error coins. This hobo nickel is not silver. Obviously, we got a big fat copper round in there from Stack That Gold. We got Cajun Bullion's channel chip, not silver. But you can see the top row there from Dirty Water, the second row from Dirty Water. We got a Peace Dollar, a Walking Liberty, Benji, a Barber. You can see what's there. Another Barber dime, a Merc dime. We got this little 1 gram frac from Let's Look Brad. This is also an ASE from Let's Look Brad. This 56 quarters from Stack That Gold. And I also picked up these Sunshine mining rounds from Stack That Gold. And then AG Stacker and the Kansas Kid are here. And that's, like I said, not all that is silver, but I wasn't about to strip that out of the book. And by the way, this one, this is missing one because I actually gave this piece away to somebody. It was my first ever hunted silver dime. And I'm kind of upset because I spoke with that person, and that person's like, no, I don't remember you sending me that, or I don't know what you sent me. You didn't send me anything. And I'm like, dude, I know for a fact I sent you that stuff, and you even responded to me that you got it all and told me what it was. And then I asked you, you know, not long ago, and you said that I didn't send you anything. And I'm not going to say any names, but I'm not happy with that person for a whole bunch of different reasons. And that's as much as I'll say about that. But whatever. It was a gift, and I gave him a gift, and that's that. Continuing here, one of the other very first things that I ever bought, which was kind of a mistake. I got this from A.M.T.V. This is an entire roll of AU. I'm not going to call it BU because they called them BU when they were selling them. And I'm going to call them AU Roosevelt dimes. It's a whole entire roll. I just actually counted them and made sure they were all there. And they were. But they were in really, really good condition. And I paid for that. Just for them to be sitting in this tube. Shouldn't have bought that. I wasn't trying to fill an album or anything like that, so it was kind of a mistake, kind of a rookie mistake. And I'll just eat that one. They're pretty to look at. Back here, we got a 1 pound copper bar from AG Stacker. I won that in a giveaway. He also threw in this 5 ounce copper bar. That was awesome to get. That's very helpful in the channel book that holds the front page down. I got a Merry Christmas round here from Justin Johnson, J-Dub. This is one of 2 copper rounds that I have. The other one being from Stack That Gold. It's awesome. Looks awesome out of this bag. It's a really good condition. Thank you, J-Dub. This was a little tube of quarters that I had going on just so I can clank them together. Most of these I found coin roll hunting or in a register. I like to flip my silver when I find it and date it and all that stuff. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of constitutional, but these are just to play with. These two are separated because that's a separate buy, guys. I had all this stuff bagged up. Everything was bagged and tagged with a note card, what I paid for it, what silver spot price was, if I would like to sell it or consider sell it, or if it's deep stack stuff, or every one of these packages had a note card and I had to go back and put it all back together. And that brings me to a question. How do you guys do that? How do you keep track of what you paid for what? Because I'm finding it really difficult. I have paperwork for anything that I bought. I have paperwork for it. But as far as like, well, when you break it down, it's a lot easier. To process of elimination, you go, okay, this, that, you separate it all out. But for you people with bigger stacks, I don't know how the hell y'all do it and keep up with it, because it's a lot. It's a lot of information. If you're trying to DCA, dollar cost average, how the hell do you figure out your numbers? That's why I'm kind of just like, you know what, just stack, and that's it. You know, just stack. I mean, be aware. I don't want to sit here and give all this advice and tell you to do this and do that. I think this is a good place to put your money. Personally, obviously, that's why all this is here, and I don't think you can go wrong really doing it. The cat's going crazy. So continuing here, guys, this is a awesome 2-ounce piece from Bunker Bullion. I got this from Mr. Mellow Stacks in his random act of kindness giveaway. Awesome piece. This is my first ever 2-ounce piece from Bunker Bullion, and now I have contact with Bunker Bullion and we talk. So that was awesome. That's a 2-ounce round. I got some ASCs here. I've got a total of 5. I got 4 of the Type 2s. I'm pretty sure that's the Type 2. 4 of the Type 2s. These 2 came out of coal, but I capped them up anyway, and I've only got 1 Type 1. I'm not doing a good job of showing what it is, though. But they are BU. I'll call them BU. I've got some more rounds here. My one and only Maple Leaf. Picked that up not long ago. Alright, you know what? This glove's going. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna drop my shit. Drop my shit. You guys watch shiny stuff for a minute while I put on some different gloves, but what was I saying? These rounds, most of these rounds right here that you see are very recent pickups. And put this one over here too. Cotton gloves are stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Cotton gloves are stupid. Every time I've seen somebody wear cotton gloves in their videos, they drop their stuff all over the place, and it's just dumb to me. It's stupid. I really only put it on for the thumbnail, and this is much better. Cotton gloves are dumb. Can we get a hashtag, please, or something? Whatever you do to make things go viral. Cotton gloves suck. Why? I've had those things in my little West Point Mint quarter thing forever, and I never use them, and that's why, because you pick your shit up and it slips out of your hand, which equals stupidity. Britannia, my one and only recent pickup. Probably should move a little faster. I've got 2 Anubis from Shreky Lou, from J-Dub, Joseph Williams. I get Joseph Williams and Justin Johnson confused. Dead Man Tell No Tales. I won that in the Pay It Forward giveaway from their Shrek and Wreck show. And Taglio, UFOs over Bigfoot. Love it. I'm not gonna keep on showing it. Got another Anubis here. already zoomed in on that one. The Jersey Devil, also from Intaglio. Got this one from Savage Stacker benefit auction. Love that piece. Piece from Savage Stacker. I got 2 pieces from Savage Stacker in here. Savage Stacker was kind enough to straight up send me this 5-ounce APMEX bar. Awesome. I just dropped a video on that not long ago. You guys can catch that where you catch that on my channel. And I got the 3 of the Legendary Warrior series. All these are 1-ounce rounds. Eric Bloodaxe, Julius Caesar, and the latest one, Alexander the Great. Moving right along, from Mr. Stack That Gold. He was also so kind as to send me this awesome Johnson Matthey serialized bar. Love it. He also sent me a 1-ounce Buffalo round that I used for a giveaway. This little piece is from Liberty Bleeds Silver. It's just not in my channel book yet. I got several that are not in my channel book yet. I just have to get them squared away and get them actually in the pages. Another one not in the channel book yet from Round and Shiny. 1960 Proof Dime Silver. Needs to go in the channel book. Some work to be done. From Miss Raven Ivy. Got this 110 Merc. Again, needs to be flipped up and put proper in the book. This one, this was my very first Plague Doctor from Stephen Lund. He threw this in on an order. Just gave it to me for free and started a little addiction on the Plague Doctor stuff. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it.